Alright, we're back here for part 3 of the Resident Evil Remake Speedrun. So, from where we left off, just getting the piano notes, we're now going to the piano room. So, we're on our way there right now. If you've been following along, you'll already have the crest that is in the dining room that we're just about to go in. So, if you have that, then there's no need to pick it up. You don't have to pick it up at the beginning when I picked it up, but I don't know if it saves time. It doesn't really matter. You could pick it up right now if you really wanted to, but I already have it, so you're not going to see me pick it up. You're just going to go right into the piano room. So, that's one thing I hate about this game, is the doors, like, for the remake, that should have been one of the things. Like, I get it, it's, you know, authentic and old school and everything, but it's a big waste of time. At least make them skippable. That would have been a nice feature if they would at least put something like that in, but whatever. They didn't. They keep the doors, so whatever. You think with the new generation you wouldn't need to load what's behind that door, but whatever. It's alright. It's cool. So you're just going to pick this note up right here. You just push it once. You don't need to push it more than once, really. You just need to get to the crack, and then you just hit A and pick it up. So right now I'm just kind of fucking fiddling around with the menu because I was 2 steps away, which is kind of bad, a waste of time, but whatever. It's alright. So you just pick this crest up. It's pretty straightforward, and again, another one of these stupid little cutscene things you can't skip. So you're just gonna put that wooden one or whatever the hell it is in there, and then now go back to where you picked up the wooden one in the dining room. So we're just gonna keep on going there, and it kind of sucks. I'd have the videos a bit longer. I'd try and make them 15 minutes, but the recording method, the DVR that I use, is not the best. I'll make a video on it probably soon. It's the Xbox One DVR. It's alright. It works, I guess, for like 10 minutes. But sometimes you lose some of your gameplay, which isn't the best for when you're doing a speed run, because then you gotta redo it. But it works, I guess. But yeah, I'll make a video for that in the future. But for this right now, you just follow the game right here. It's easy. It's whatever's on that painting right there is the password to the puzzle, but it's just the large hand points at the bottom. That's all you gotta do. Just move the large one twice, and there you go. And then now you're off to fighting the snake. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. This game's super easy. It's not hard at all, especially if you're on normal. It's pretty much like easy. You're not going to have too much issues. But yeah, so it's pretty straightforward from here to where the snake is. You'll see now the actual way you cut around them, not get bitten. But in the previous video, it showed I've shown that it doesn't always work. Especially for that one. I don't know. That was one time. It's the only time it's ever happened to me. And you can watch a video. It's the failed speedrun. But yeah, you can watch that one and see what to do if worst case scenario you get bitten and you still want to do a speedrun, because you can still do that and beat the game in pretty much 2 hours and still get bitten and poisoned and have to run down to the storage room and fix yourself up. It's only like a waste of 5 minutes, but you see, you hug that right wall and you can go right around him. But if you seen in the failed one, he just stood there and I couldn't get around him, and then he bit me. It was ridiculous. But so you just grab that and get out of there, and that's it. There's nothing to it. And now you're off to do the where you get the box. I can't remember what the room's called. It's got like the statues in there. But yeah, so we're off to there right now. There's really not much to this game. It's pretty straightforward, especially for the mansion. The mansion is pretty much like the most time-consuming, running through like doors and areas a lot. But after that, it's just, you know, you go to the courthouse, get that done, and that only takes like the whole like courthouse or watchtower, whatever it is. It really only takes, I think, 15 minutes, if that, 10 minutes, to just run through that little cabin, whatever the hell it is. But yeah, for this puzzle here, you push the top right one in, and then the bottom left one here, and then you just turn around and hit the bottom right one, and then that's it. And then you go hit the button. It's pretty straightforward. It's easy. If you don't know what it is, on the right there is where it shows you. It's pretty easy. Most of the puzzles in this game, the puzzles are easy in this game. Really, it's not as hard. Like even in the where you go to get the last mask for the paintings, or for where you turn on the lights. In the original one for PlayStation 1, there was like 8 paintings, and you had to do them. That was way more difficult than what you do now. What you do now is easy. You just turn 3 things, and it's simple. Before, it was about like how life is with like infants and the younger boy, old man. I don't know, it was ridiculous, but there was a lot more to that puzzle than there is now in the remake. So you'll see that in the next video, because we're gonna be pretty much cutting this one off here, because that's all the DVR really had time for. So we'll pretty much just leave it at here, and this will be the end of part 3. You just put away the lighter here, because you don't need that again. So with that, that'll be the end of part 3. So check back in for part 4, and make sure to comment, like, and subscribe.